So summer's finally here. I'm very excited. Summer is one of my favorite seasons when it comes to going out because I'm ready for the beach. I'm ready to go to amusement parks, literally everything like that. The only thing I have trouble is going to be with dressing, which is pretty funny because that's what I do for a living, I guess. Although I have an entire YouTube channel dedicated to men's fashion, I still have trouble dressing in the summer because there's not really much you could do in the summer. When it comes to things like that, it's always good to have a list of essentials that you could have ready to wear in the summer, so that way, even though it is kind of difficult to dress, you always have 10 things ready to wear in the summer. And today, that's exactly what I'm going to be going over. The 10 essentials that you need to dress right in the summer. Alright, the first thing is going to be a Henley. Now, I feel like a Henley shirt is very underrated, especially if you're on the younger side like me. You don't really see too many guys wearing Henleys. Now, I will say that since it is summer, I'll definitely go with a short sleeve Henley. The ones that I have are going to be from Rule of Threads. These are perfect just because the fabric is really light, it's breathable, so it's perfect for the summer. Now, I definitely will say that this won't fit in more of a streetwear outfit. Lately, I have been liking more of a dressed up feel in my outfits, and I think Henleys do a good job of that. Now, Henleys typically have 3 buttons, and I'll leave 2 unbuttoned, so I'll just leave 1. That's personally how I like to style mine, but it is all preference. Either way, I definitely think you should have a Henley ready in the summer. Alright, the second one is going to be more of a trend, but it's a trend that I definitely stand behind, and that is going to be chunky sneakers. These are definitely very popular right now, and me personally, I used to hate them at first, but they definitely grew on me. Now I own quite a few myself, and I definitely need some more, especially for the spring and summer. Now, most of these are going to be more breathable. I will say that they're a bit more heavier, but nonetheless, I think they're still perfect for the summer, especially if you get them in the color white. A pair of chunky white sneakers, they're very easy to style, so they'll go with pretty much any of your outfits, especially if you wear them with shorts. I think they look really good. Again, they're very comfortable. One of my favorite things is going to be that chunky sneakers also have very chunky soles, so that's an extra inch and a half. Me, I'm only 5'8", so that is going to be perfect for me. Well, either way, no matter how tall you are, no one's going to be complaining about an extra inch. An inch goes a really long way, if you know what I mean. So definitely make sure to pick out a pair of chunky sneakers. I know New Balance is really popular for that. The next one that I'm going to be looking at is going to be a collab with Ami and Puma. These I really like, so I think these are going to be my next pickup. But I'm still on the fence about it, so let me know what you think in the comments. Alright, the third essential is going to be a camp collared shirt. Now, I have to say, I definitely stole this from Alex Costa because Alex Costa has been talking about this for some time now, and he definitely put me on. So since I personally been liking them a lot, it just makes sense that I have to put you on as well because I think these are going to be perfect for the summer. These are very lightweight, they're breathable, they look good. Those are the 3 main things that you're going to look for in the summer. Now, these can get pretty expensive. I do have one from Forever 21, which cost me like $20-$25, and I do have some from Express that cost me about $50-$60. I will say that I definitely do like the Express ones a bit more, but nonetheless, it's just depending on your budget. Again, money does not equal style. You don't have to go drop a ton of money on any of these essentials. Always going to be some affordable alternatives, and I'll definitely try to leave some in the description as well. Alright, the fourth one is going to be necklaces and chains. Now, this one, definitely got to say that I have been on this one for the longest because before, I used to never wear jewelry, and once I started to integrate them in my outfits, I noticed my style got immediately better. I was more confident, and more people honestly pointed out my outfits, and that is because something as small as jewelry, so chains, necklaces, can upgrade any outfit. It's just simple details that go such a long way. Whether it be gold or silver, doesn't matter. It's all preference. I personally like to switch up both. Lately, I will say that I have been more on gold. And again, another preference would be either if you want chains or you want a pendant necklace. Again, I like both. I always like to switch it up. But definitely make sure to experiment. As long as you have either one or the other, or maybe even both, these can upgrade any outfit. Alright, the fifth essential I can tell you is going to be sunglasses. Now, sunglasses are going to be one of my best friends in the summer. So me personally, I hate squinting. I hate the feeling of walking outside and the sun being way too bright. I have to squint. I can't see anything. I don't like that feeling. Also, because I know that when I'm squinting like that, eventually it's going to leave some wrinkle marks around my eyes. So a very simple fix to avoid that is going to be something like sunglasses. Now, my sunglass collection definitely grew in the last year because before I maybe had 1 pair of sunglasses. Now I have about 4 or 5. My favorite brand is going to be Ray-Bans. I have 3 Ray-Bans. I would say one of my favorite ones right now is going to be these gold ones. I definitely can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I will leave them in the link in the description. The reason why I like these so much is because I think these are perfect for the summer because they have a blue tint on them, which looks really nice in my opinion. The fact that you can see a little bit through them, it kind of gives me vibes from Robert Downey Jr. So that's why I've been liking these recently. Alright, the next essential is going to be one that pretty much every younger guy is going to overlook, but I promise you, you're really going to need this one, and that is going to be a summer fragrance. Now, if you're wondering what makes a summer fragrance perfect for the summer, it's going to be the type of scent it has. So me personally, there's 3 things that I mostly look at. It's going to be citrusy, a fresh feel, a really light scent because you don't want anything too musky. So those 3 notes are going to be the perfect summer fragrance. If you need some good examples, I'll have a few that I could show you in this bag. So Bulgari Man Glacier Essence. This is going to be definitely one of my favorite ones. This one's going to be perfect for the summer. Coach Blue is definitely going to be up there. Again, perfect for the summer. And a very underrated one is going to be Dolce & Gabbana K. Those three are definitely going to be some of my favorite ones for the spring and summer. So definitely recommend that you pick those up. All right, the next essential, this one's definitely not new, but nonetheless, it's still very important to have. And that is going to be 5 to 7 inch inseam shorts. Now, me personally, I like more athletic shorts rather than something like chino shorts. And all my shorts, they definitely have to be 5 to 7 inch seam. And the reason for that is because they have to be above the knee, and usually 5 to 7 inches is going to be perfect. Now again, I personally prefer activewear ones, so ones from Nike, ones from Fabletics, or even Gymshark. Those three are going to be my go-to ones. They're also pretty affordable, so they're not going to be breaking the bank. But I will say this, so me personally, I'm not that tall. My legs are definitely not long at all, so 5 inches are going to be perfect for me. But if you are on the taller side, maybe you should try looking into 7 inches, because for example, 5 inch inseam shorts look different for me compared to someone who's going to be 6'2". So just see which one looks better on you. It is all preference. I would say that as long as it's above the knee, it's perfect, but some definitely look better than the other. All right, the next essential that I think most guys are going to need, but not a lot of people talk about this one, and that is going to be chinos. And I think chinos are going to be the perfect pants for the summer. Typically, they are lightweight. They're definitely more lightweight than denim. Denim can definitely be too hot in the summer, so you want something a bit more lightweight and breathable. And I think chinos are going to be a good option. Also, like I mentioned earlier, I have been liking a little bit more of a dressed up style, and I think chinos are going to be a perfect option for that, because they're definitely more dressed up than denim, but they're not too dressed up that you can still wear these casually. Now, I love black pants, so I definitely have chinos in black, but when it comes to the spring and summer, you definitely want something a little bit more lighter, because black can attract too much heat. So one thing that I would say is something like beige chinos are going to be a really good option. All right, the next one is going to be graphic tees. Now, I feel like although it's not as talked about as it was last year, they're definitely not going away anytime soon. Graphic tees are going to be a perfect option for the summer, because again, when it comes to the summer, there's not really much that you could do with your outfits. So one way to switch it up and keep it from being too boring is going to be a nice graphic tee. Now, I personally like my graphic tees to be oversized. I think that just looks best in my opinion, but again, it is all preference. I personally like to get mine from Paxton. I think they sell really good graphic tees, but you can pretty much get them anywhere. I've seen a lot of people shop at Walmart and Target for graphic tees, and trust me, I've seen a lot of good ones myself. So definitely make sure to pick some up. Now, the next essential in my opinion is going to be swim trunks. Now, again, something like swim trunks, obviously you're going to be wearing it to stuff like pool parties, beaches, whatever. I feel like this is something else that most guys overlook, because when it comes to swim trunks, this is kind of an opportunity to wear something really bold, because swim trunks typically have more louder patterns. For example, these from Express, they have this strange pattern that I would never wear on regular shorts, but when it comes to swim trunks, this is a good opportunity to kind of stand out and be a little bit more loud, just because they're swim trunks. You're really only wearing them in the water. It is a little good opportunity to switch it up. I also have some very vibrant pink ones. Just try it out for yourself. If you want to go more neutral, that's definitely up to you. But me personally, when it comes to swim trunks, I definitely like those louder patterns. But anyways, I hope this video did help you out, and if it did, make sure to leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed already in this channel, I simplify men's fashion, so make sure to do that. I'm gonna leave a button for you to do that right here. If you want to see more videos right away, here are a few that I think could really help you out. But anyways, other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.